Daniel H. Pink, To Sell is Human, The Surprising Truth About Moving Others. In this age of information, the way we approach selling and persuasion has drastically evolved. Enter the world of To Sell is Human, The Surprising Truth About Moving Others by Daniel H. Pink, where Pink redefines how we sell and transform it into the modern era. Our summary provides an insight into the new ABC of moving people: attunement, buoyancy, and clarity, challenging conventional stereotypes and exploring more effective strategies for pitches. Discover the crucial role of service orientation in today's context and find out how making it personal and purposeful can enhance your ability to influence and inspire.
The new ABC of selling. The internet has transformed the selling dynamic from caveat emptor to caveat venditor, making honesty and transparency vital for most sellers. This same trend applies to non-sales selling as well. The value of the work must come from the service provided, curating and explaining the information. The famous ABC of selling, always be closing, is outdated. A new ABC of moving people is needed: attunement, buoyancy, clarity. Attunement in sales. Attunement, the ability to understand others' perspectives, is a vital skill in moving others. It's more important than empathy when trying to make a sale. Successful salespeople are ambiverts, able to listen to customers, attune themselves to their perspective and make the sale. Mimicry is also a surprising physical component of attunement that helps salespeople close a deal. They mimic the accent, postures, and behaviors of others. Research has shown that aligning with others' perspective increases sales. Moreover, studies show that feeling powerful decreases attunement, which is why always assume a low power position to understand others. Mastering buoyancy in sales. Salespeople face rejection every day, but buoyancy can help them stay afloat. This means asking yourself questions, staying positive during sales activity and interpreting rejection in a less personal way. Interrogative self-talk helps you prepare and deal with problems. Positivity broadens perspectives, allowing you to see customers' problems better and propose alternatives if necessary. Research shows that salespeople who see rejection as temporary, specific and external are likely to sell more than those who take it personally. When explaining rejection to yourself, it's crucial to ensure your interpretations are not permanent or pervasive. Salespeople who fail to master buoyancy find themselves struggling to sell, but those who embrace it become successful. Selling through problem framing. The value of salespeople has diminished due to the abundance of readily available information. To remain effective, salespeople must provide clarity by helping customers identify and solve their problems. Instead of immediately suggesting solutions, salespeople should ask customers questions to understand their situations and provide valuable problem-solving services. Effective framing of the solution is critical to how it is perceived. To achieve this, salespeople should create a comparison and limit customers' options to make the decision-making process easier. Furthermore, framing the offered solution as an experience rather than just a product can influence customer preference. To maximize the chances of customers solving their problems, clear and detailed instructions must be provided. These techniques can also be applied by non-sales persuaders like teachers and doctors to effectively move people. Short and engaging pitches. Elisha Otis proved the efficiency of his automatic safety brake in a short pitch that led to the proliferation of his new invention. In today's fast-paced information environment, pitches must be even shorter and more engaging. According to research, the most successful pitches are those where the target becomes actively involved in developing the pitch. To achieve this, consider formulating your pitch as a question or using rhyming pitches. Questions force people to come up with their own reasons for agreeing with you, while rhyming pitches are perceived as more accurate than non-rhyming ones subconsciously. As a salesperson, it is essential to encourage your customers to contribute their ideas because it creates engagement. In conclusion, it is important to make pitches short, engaging, and interactive, to win over the target audience. The improv mindset in sales. Today's sales environment requires salespeople to abandon pre-prepared scripts in order to interact more effectively with customers. Drawing on the principles of improvisational theater, salespeople can learn to be better at actively listening to customers, sharing the floor, and finding solutions that benefit both sides. In the past, salespeople were often instructed to follow a set script rather than engaging with customers in a more nuanced and flexible way. However, today's complex sales environment demands a fresh approach in which salespeople can improvise and adjust their approach in real time. By adopting an improvisational mindset, salespeople can better listen to customers, share the stage with their colleagues, and incorporate multiple viewpoints in a constructive way. One key lesson from improvisational theater is to listen for offers and be open to working with what the other person is saying. In contrast, studies have shown that doctors, for example, often interrupt their patients before they've had a chance to fully describe their symptoms. Another crucial principle is to make your partner look good. By finding win-win solutions that benefit both sides, salespeople can build a strong relationship with customers and create an optimistic, collaborative atmosphere. Finally, by saying yes and rather than no or yes, but salespeople can keep the conversation moving forward and incorporate a variety of perspectives into their approach. The power of personalization and purpose in moving people. Today, to effectively move people, making it personal and purposeful is essential. By focusing on being of service to people and finding the higher purpose in what we do, we can sell effectively. Research shows that adding a human element to work enhances productivity and efficiency. Similarly, communicating the goal of benefiting customers or the larger community can be more effective than solely focusing on the individual. By infusing personalization and purpose into our efforts, we can succeed in creating genuine connections and moving people in a meaningful way.
Gone are the days of the slick-talking used car salesperson with all the information control. The book, To Sell is Human, presents a refreshing take on modern selling by embracing the principles of attunement, buoyancy, and clarity. With the internet leveling the playing field, the transformation from a holder of information to a curator is necessary for success. Master the art of empathy, resilience, and framing problems to identify valuable solutions for your customers. Adopt the yes and approach to keep the conversation constructive and fruitful. Ultimately, focus on personal connections and delivering value to your customers by linking purposeful actions to your interactions. Selling must be reimagined in today's digital age, and this book offers a roadmap to navigate that evolution.